started our journey to Rome at 8:45 p.m. on a Thursday night. We had a pleasant but not so comfortable journey for 6 hours before arriving in Genoa.
Okay.
We sat at a terrace while we enjoyed our beer and snacks as well as our view of a submarine. After an hour or so, it was time to meander slowly through the narrow streets to wait for our second bus. This time the bus was almost empty, so we took the best seats in the house, on the top floor and at the very front. We took in the view from our incredible seats and enjoyed a peaceful sleep thanks to all the space we suddenly had. Unfortunately, after about 2 hours, we were woken up by the rightful owners of the dreamy seats, and we had to go back to our row 16. At around 1 p.m., we arrived in Rome and found Sally. We immediately started touristing, exploring the city in all its glory.
Marco.
Yep.
Hein? C'est quoi?
La basilica di Prassede.
This is Villa Aldobrandini. If I drop my phone, will you come down with me?
We were blessed with such a beautiful evening, and me and Sally both had the reflection that every time we meet in a European country, we get a beautiful sunset on our first evening, although it may have just been one time.
Yawning. He's always doing the leaning thing. They were supposed to light this green for a second. Hey guys, say hello.
Hi! It's not green. Very sad.
And then we finally did what we came to Italy for: eat pasta and pizza and drink Aperol Spritz. Because it was St. Patrick's Day, we finished off the evening at an Irish pub. We began day 2 the right way, surrounded by dogs.
There's no interest in us.
We decided to go for a stroll around the gardens of the Villa Borghese. I'm sorry, what? Who's Borghese, you ask?
Villa Borghese. Villa Borghese, Borghese est un cardinal. say? For me, guys? Oh, it's not today.
We almost went to the zoo before realizing it was €17 to go in, but we still got to see plenty of action in the pond just next to the zoo entrance.
Not that curious.
After leaving the park, we stumbled across a wonderful viewpoint of the city. We continued walking around, being tourists, admiring the many obelisks that had been stolen from Egypt back in the day. We made our way to the Trevi Fountain, where we had a stunning view of all the tourists. After popping into the church beside the fountain, we coincidentally came across a church Marco had just mentioned a few minutes before that has an optical illusion roof that looks curved but is actually flat.
History lesson. This town was built before, like, a few years BC, and it was the temple of all gods, so it was like before Christianity. It's like when you go inside, there's this like huge circular thing, and there's a hole in the middle, and Christians obviously wanted to tear this down because it wasn't Christian and it was like pagan, and afterwards they like switched it to a Christian church, so it's like now technically called a Christian church. Yeah. Come on, everybody.
What are we doing, Sally? I haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah. because it's not my city, but
Oh yes.
I like to think of it as my city now because I've been here longer
Mm.
and I'm taking you around.
That's true.
We are sitting in front of the river with Tiber something.
Tiber.
Tiber?
Tiber.
Tiber. Tiber. Tiber. River.
I feel like I should say something poetic though. Wow, what was that?
It's from a poem.
Oh, okay. Can you say something from a poem?
Good, Marco, do it.
La nuit est comme le désespoir de mon envie de tiroir.
And now I'm going to say goodbye to this rose that has accompanied us throughout this day very lovingly, but it is obviously time for it to go.
This is the best choice. No, choice. I have lived in
On day 3, we headed to the Colosseum, but it was too expensive and too busy to go in. We tried and failed to do a lot of different things that day, but the fact that it was Sunday and packed with tourists made it very difficult. But we still made the most of it.
Romanov. Alors ici on peut voir, il y a des grosses pierres et des petites pierres. Alors, est-ce qu'on pourrait se dire que peut-être les grosses pierres ont été mises là par, je sais pas, des aliens peut-être?
We went to the Torre Argentina Cat Sanctuary, which is located in the square where Julius Caesar was assassinated.
Cat has 3 legs. Still one more than.
Allô, allô, allô.
Presto, presto.
I'm taking very shitty videos.
Hmm?
I'm taking very shitty videos.
Non, ça marche bien. Hein.
No.
After another delicious meal, we all decided to have an early night. On the final day, Mother Nature seemed to want to express her sadness at us leaving, and it rained all day. We passed by the Porta Alchemica before taking a bus to the Vatican City. Again, it was too busy and expensive to go inside, which was a pity, but we still had a nice time at the Leonardo da Vinci Museum, except for when my umbrella got
Say hi,
stolen.
Sally. Say hi, Sally. Say hi, Sally. Say hi, Sally. Say hi, Sally.
We went to soak in the view one last time before heading to our bus at 8:15 p.m. The 3 a.m. stopover was a little less fun this time, and I was very sick and tired of the whole 16-hour bus thing at this point. But thankfully, we did eventually get home in one piece. So, to sum up, this was a lovely weekend. It was a pity we didn't end up seeing a lot of the must-see sites, but honestly, I gave up expecting to see everything I want while traveling years ago, and we still got to see so much just from walking around. We laughed a lot, ate our fill of delicious pasta, and spent some time in the Eternal City. What more could you ask for?